Welcome to Hypnosis Health Info. I'm Roger Moore. Had actually a fairly exciting conversation with a woman on the ferry this morning, and she was talking about her kids and her struggles with healthy eating for her kids. And one of the things that really excited me is they've really made it a family affair to eat together, to eat healthy foods, to educate the kids about healthy choices. But what her frustration was all the sugar that her kids pick up at other friends' homes and various activities at school, and as our older kids are going out and experiencing life and going to the grocery store and buying their own snacks and junk food, and that, you know, at times they're buying things that aren't healthy and just have way too much sugar in them. And she was just talking about how to handle that, and overall I just really reinforced her that I thought she was actually handling it very well, because it wasn't about beating them up and making them wrong and punishing her kids for at times making unhealthy choices, but it truly was continuing an education and an overall family discussion about the importance of healthy eating and about the importance of exercise and the importance of healthy living, and this woman talked about how she involves the kids in menu planning and in grocery shopping, and they talk about the various foods and picking out organic vegetables and fruits, and they spend time online and actually use the Slender for Life website, the recipe resource there, to look for interesting and new ways of preparing meals, and various kids will jump in. Sometimes all of them as a family will work together and do their part in meal preparation, and so the food really becomes a way of bringing the family together and centering them, and it becomes just a fun act of love within this family. And she talked about the difficulties of doing that and taking the time for that when kids also have piano lessons and violin lessons, and then there's sports, lacrosse and swim lessons, things like that. It all gets involved, and they have their homework, and mom and dad both work, and so they live very busy lives, but they are creating that family time around food and healthy eating. And there was a report the other day that was in WebMD News, dated February 29th of 2012, so actually that was yesterday. And it says that it's from the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, says kids still eat too much added sugar. About 16% of kids' total calories come from added sugars. It says that U.S. children and teens have cut down on added sugars, but still eat too much, according to a new report. Added sugar consumption is high among children and teens. About 16% of total calories eaten by children and teens are from added sugars. The 2010 dietary guidelines recommended limiting intake of discretionary calories, including added sugars and solid fats, to a total of 5% to 15% daily. Added sugars are defined as sweeteners added to processed and prepared foods. Eating too much added sugar has been linked to weight gain and an increase in cholesterol levels in teens that may raise the risk of heart disease. Overall, the children and teens took in 16% of their total calories from added sugars. Folks, I'd urge you to stay closer to 7% or less. However, Ogden, who's the researcher, found that boys ate more than girls. Boys got 16.3% of their calories from added sugars. Girls got an average of 15.5% of their calories from added sugars. How might that translate to calories? Boys 12 to 19 got 442 calories a day from added sugar. A little over 3 regular sodas a day would give you that. Other findings. Preschool-aged children, aged 2 to 5, ate the least amount of calories from added sugars. That's a great thing. White children and teens ate a larger percent of calories from added sugar than those of Mexican-American descent. Income levels of families seem to have no effects on the amount of added sugars eaten. Overall, more added sugars came from foods compared to beverages. About 40% of calories from added sugars came from beverages. More added sugar calories are eaten at home than out. Now, isn't that interesting? More added sugar calories are eaten at home than out. Parents can help their kids cut down on added sugar intake. Limit processed foods because that is mostly where it comes from. On this list are kids' sugary cereals. So get those multicolored food coloring added cereals out of your cupboards. Get rid of the granola bars, the cookies, candies. Jams and syrups can also have high amounts of added sugar. If you're shopping for canned fruit, look for ones that are canned in water and not syrup or juice. Also cut down on juice and soda. So folks, encourage your kids to eat the fruits, to eat the grapes and the apples and the oranges rather than drink the juice, and certainly no Coke or Diet Coke or any of the power drinks. Get all that stuff out of your house. Really focus on real food, food that looks like it was dug out of the earth, picked off a plant or a bush or out of a tree. And spend the time at your family meals and grocery shopping trips talking about food and what healthy food looks like, and about protein, and that when you eat the vegetables, the fruit and the whole grains, you're going to get more than enough protein, that you don't need to be eating dairy products and you don't, the diseases that come with that. You don't need to be eating animal proteins, the chicken, the fish, the beef, the pork, and the diseases that result from eating those foods. If you focus on real food, that people are going to get the health and all the nutrients they need, and get your kids and family involved in the shopping, and make meal planning and meal preparation fun and exciting. It can be simple, and it can be quick and easy, and it can actually be very inexpensive if you do it right. And if you go to slenderforlife.com, up in the menu bar you'll see the word recipes. Click on that, and it'll take you to a page that's going to give you access to somewhere in the neighborhood of 14 to 15,000 free recipes from around the world of how to cook healthy, how to make healthy meals and snacks. And then of course check out hypnosishealthinfo.com, all the resources, the tools that are here to support you. And if there's any way that I can support you and your family in healthy eating and weight loss, give me a call at 206-903-1232, or send me an email, roger@hypnosishealthinfo.com. And you can come here to my office in the Medical Dental Building in downtown Seattle, or my office on Bainbridge Island. Once a month I'm over in Forks. And then I work with individuals, couples, and families through Skype and internet, and it's great fun to have the whole family sitting there in front of the computer with the camera on, and work with the whole family at healthy eating. It's just something that I truly enjoy. So get your family involved in eating healthy. I'm Roger Moore, and this is Hypnosis Health Info.